Hey Glendale Church fam, for the past few months, I've been, for the most part, consistent and regular with my workouts. And honestly, it was pretty fun. In the past, I used to work out just on a random, whenever I felt like it. I just did whatever workout I felt like doing too. Most of the time, it was like upper body, chest workouts, arm workouts. There was really no routine. There was no consistency. And as a result, it was really hard to see whether there were any changes or if the workouts were actually working. But a few months back, I decided that I wanted to follow a strict workout program, and in hopes I would see some results and maybe some progress. Now at first, I'll be honest, it was really awkward. Like every week for the first month, I felt like odd doing these new workouts that I had never done before, and I would have to do it over and over and over again. And it felt like I wasn't going to make any progress because first of all, I just wasn't used to it. And second of all, I just wasn't sure if it was actually working out my body. But oddly enough, this was exactly what I needed. And that's when I started to see results. Slowly but surely, 3 months later, I started to not just feel stronger, I started to actually be stronger. My muscles became more defined, and now those awkward workouts were no longer awkward. In fact, because I had done it so many times, they started to become second nature to me. You see, the more I had worked out, the more familiar I became with the concepts, and that led to seeing an actual difference. Now, today's word is compassion. And you might be wondering, what does working out and compassion have to do with each other? Well, think of compassion like a muscle. You see, the more you practice it, the stronger it'll be. The more you practice compassion, the more natural and second nature it'll be. When you look at Luke chapter 7, you'll notice that it's a chapter filled with Jesus' compassion towards people. So far in the book, we've already seen Jesus' interaction with people, especially those that were hurting and those that were in need. In this case, as Jesus was approaching the town, some man had died and he was being carried away. But it wasn't just a guy. It was the son of a widow who had no one else to care for her. She had no husband, she had no son now, and she was all alone. Jesus responds in verse 13, "And when the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her and said to her, 'Do not weep.'" What's even better is that in Jesus' compassion, he did not just feel for her, but he took action and he raised her son from the dead. For Jesus, compassion is a part of who he is. For us, compassion might not come as naturally, but just like a muscle, the more we work it out, the stronger and more natural it'll be. So let's practice compassion just like Jesus did.